Since the dawn of time, humanity has shaped the world through discovery, struggle, and innovation. Civilizations have risen and fallen, leaving behind legacies that still influence our lives today. In this journey, we will explore the history of the world, moving from the earliest humans through ancient civilizations, the Middle Ages, the modern era, and finally into the present day. Our story begins in Africa, nearly 200,000 years ago. Early humans, known as Homo sapiens, lived as hunters and gatherers. They survived by following animals, collecting plants, and adapting to nature. Over time, they developed tools, learned to control fire, and created language. These skills gave them an advantage over other species. Around 10,000 BCE, humans discovered farming. This agricultural revolution changed everything. Instead of moving constantly, people settled in villages, raised animals, and grew crops. Food surpluses allowed populations to grow, and the first communities began to form. It was the foundation of civilization. By 3000 BCE, organized civilizations appeared. In Mesopotamia, the Sumerians built some of the world's first cities, developed cuneiform writing, and created the first known legal codes. Along the Nile River, ancient Egypt rose. The pyramids, temples, and hieroglyphs reflected a society deeply connected to religion and kingship. In South Asia, the Indus Valley civilization designed advanced cities with drainage systems and active trade networks. In China, early dynasties laid the foundations for culture, philosophy, and government that would last for thousands of years. These civilizations did not exist in isolation. Through trade and conquest, they exchanged ideas, technologies, and beliefs. Bronze tools, chariots, and early systems of law shaped the development of human society. Between 500 BCE and 500 CE, civilizations reached new heights. In Greece, philosophers such as Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle asked profound questions about life, ethics, and government. Athens introduced democracy, while Alexander the Great spread Greek culture across 3 continents. In Rome, a republic grew into a vast empire. Roman law, engineering, and architecture influenced the Western world for centuries. Roads, aqueducts, and arenas symbolized their achievements. During the same period, religions and philosophies spread widely. Hinduism and Buddhism shaped India. Confucianism influenced Chinese society. Judaism gave rise to Christianity, which spread across the Roman Empire and beyond. This was an age of empire, but also an age of ideas. The foundations of philosophy, science, and religion created traditions that endure today. After the fall of the Roman Empire, Europe entered what is often called the Middle Ages. Kingdoms and castles dominated the landscape. Feudalism defined society, with lords, knights, and peasants bound together by loyalty and land. The Catholic Church played a central role in education, politics, and culture. In the Islamic world, a golden age of learning flourished. Scholars in Baghdad, Cairo, and Cordoba advanced mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and literature. They preserved and expanded upon the knowledge of the ancient world. In Asia, the Tang and Song dynasties transformed China with printing, gunpowder, and new agricultural techniques. The Mongol Empire, led by Genghis Khan, created one of the largest land empires in history, linking east and west. Though Europe faced wars and plagues, the seeds of renewal were planted. The Renaissance was approaching. The 15th century opened a new era. European explorers such as Columbus, Magellan, and Vasco da Gama connected distant continents. Trade expanded, so did conquest and colonization, forever reshaping societies. The Renaissance brought a revival of art, science, and knowledge. Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Galileo advanced creativity and understanding. The printing press allowed ideas to spread faster than ever before. By the 18th century, revolutions shook the world. The American and French revolutions challenged monarchies and promoted ideas of liberty and democracy. Soon after, the Industrial Revolution transformed economies. With machines, factories, and railroads, people moved from rural farms to crowded cities. The pace of human progress accelerated dramatically. The 20th century was marked by both progress and tragedy. Two world wars brought destruction, but also reshaped global politics. The Cold War divided nations into competing ideologies, capitalism and communism. Across Africa, Asia, and the Middle East, colonies gained independence, creating new nations and new challenges. Technology transformed daily life. Cars, airplanes, and electricity changed how people lived and worked. Computers and the internet connected the world like never before. Humanity reached beyond Earth itself. In 1969, astronauts walked on the moon, a symbol of exploration and ambition. But challenges remained. Climate change, inequality, and global conflicts continued to shape our shared future. From fire to farming, from pyramids to skyscrapers, from stone tools to space travel, the story of humanity is one of constant change. History reminds us that empires rise and fall, but ideas, knowledge, and human determination endure. As we look toward tomorrow, one truth remains clear. The history of the world is not finished. It is being written every day by all of us.